All right, so we're gonna go through a couple equations of a circle problems. The first one says, which of the following is an equation of the circle shown below? So the key thing is whenever they ask you a question about equation of a circle or ask you for an equation of a circle, obviously you have to know what form the equation of a circle is in. So you have to have this memorized. Your equation of a circle formula is, I'm gonna move this up a little bit, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So this right here, that needs to be memorized. Okay, you have to know that in order to do these problems for equations of a circle. Next thing, let's talk about what each specific letter that's important is and what they represent. H and K. HK, the coordinate HK is your center of a circle, of the circle. So center of circle, okay? So HK is your center of the circle. And then R is your radius. So the radius of that circle is R, okay? So knowing those key facts about this problem make this pretty straightforward. But again, if you don't know this or what like H, K, and R stand for, then that's gonna make this much harder, pretty much impossible. But if you can memorize this and remember HK is your center of the circle and R is your radius, this is pretty easy. So let's go ahead and fill each of these in because that's probably the easiest first step is figure out what HK is, figure out what R is, and then you can easily transform it into the equation. So HK, center of the circle. In this problem, they give you the point 60, but as you can see, that 60 is an edge of the circle. It is not the center. And as you can see, the other straight across from 60 goes through the origin at 0, 0. So therefore, if that's going through a 0, 0, and this is 60, in between them would be right about here, and that is 3, 0. Okay, so your center of the circle here would be 3, 0. So don't get that confused because that's one way they'll try and throw you off here. They'll say, well, they give you the 0.60 and they think that's what you use. That is not the number you're using here. You use the center. It has to be the center point to fill in for HK. So HK becomes 3, 0, okay? Because that's your center. Next thing, your radius. Remember, radius is halfway across the circle. So from an edge to the center. It is not your entire length, okay? Your entire length is called diameter. Here we need the radius. So radius of this circle is 3 units because it goes from 0, 0 into 3, 0. So that is 3 units. So right here, this length is 3, okay? So the radius is 3. So R, I'm going to put this over here. R equals 3, okay? So knowing these two things, the center and the radius, this makes this very easy. So what we're going to do is fill those in where they need to be. So this becomes x minus 3 because h is 3 squared plus y minus my k is 0. So I just put y minus 0 squared equals my r is 3. That's my radius. We explained why. So that goes here. And that's squared. So now we're just going to clean up a little bit and simplify this. So this stays as x minus 3 squared plus, so if you have y and you take away 0, that just is y. So you can simplify this to just y squared. So y squared equals, and then 3 squared is 9. So as you can see here, my final equation is an x minus 3 squared plus y squared equals 9. And if we look over here, that would be the answer choice A. So A is the correct answer. Okay, let's look at another circle, or center of a circle, or sorry, equation of a circle problem. This says, in the standard coordinate plane, which of the following is an equation of the circle with a center located at 2, -7 and a radius of 5? So once again, this is just, like, this is a very, very easy problem as long as you know your equation of a circle formula, which is, again, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Okay, so again, we need to find the important information from the problem. That important information is going to be what, let me put it down here, what h k is and what r is. So again, remember, hk is your center of the circle, r is your radius. So hk is very basic. If you go back up here, it says an equation of a circle with a center located at 2, -7. So center 2, -7. Okay, so hk is 2, -7. Okay, and a radius of 5. So my radius is 5. So nothing to work out. I just had to pull it out of the problem. Now I'm just going to fill in each number into my equation of a circle formula. So that becomes x minus, my h is 2, so minus 2 squared plus y, let's talk about this real quick, because it's going to be y minus -7. So remember, back-to-back negatives make a positive. So minus -7 just becomes plus 7 squared equals, my r squared is 5. R is 5 squared. Okay, so then we'll just simplify the r squared. So I'm going to bring down this side, x minus 2 squared plus y plus 7 squared equals 25, because 5 to the second is 25. So if we look over here, my answer choice that matches my equation would be B. My answer on this one is B. So key part with the equation of circle problems, you have to know your equation, like your formula for a circle. And remember, HK is your center of the circle, R is your radius.